Okay, this is my 100th year anniversary collection of Harley Heritage Springers FLSTS model. All three are 100-year anniversaries with just a little bit, I guess you would say, my personal touch to the customization of the bikes. This right here is the rarest of all the Heritage Springer on the production line. Actually from Harley itself. 429 in production. One was archived and I guess you would say on display at the Harley Davidson Museum. What's different about this Harley is that all the custom leather trim, every accessory, to include accessories not on the bike that I have, is what they refer to as the blue trim leather from the 1997-98 series. It also has just every option available for the Harley as far as the 100-year anniversary itself, from the grips, gas cap, medallions, windshield, even the headlight has the Harley Davidson inscription. All the covers, derby covers, and so forth. Particularly noteworthy is the 100-year anniversary floorboards and foot controls, to include passenger pegs here. And the bike is pretty much chromed out with everything from the rear bumper, aka the cheese grater, to the fantail tips. Just a very rare and highly customized. The shift linkage and particularly very nicely customized. The carburation petcock, even a 100-year anniversary, from the grips to the gas tank badge. Everything very nicely done. Nice American wire wheels with teardrop floating rotors, steel braided lines. Even the turn signals are custom from customcraft.com, and got Springer scripted levers, tack, the basket weave dashinator to again lay down license plate, and also the rocket turn signals for the rear, known as supersonic. Okay, solo bag rack, the kidney toolbox, customized oil lines to include oil filter up front, chrome voltage cover, both the shifter and brake reservoirs covers. Custom fringe from Boss Bags did the trim work on the blue side of it to go ahead and make it consistent. They did a great job on it. Okay, now on to the 2003 Heritage Softail 100th anniversary fuel injected Springer with the matching sidecar. Now this was my first in my collection of Springers. This is pretty much, again, all chromed out, again just like the gunmetal blue anniversary covers, and just everything chromed you can think of. Everything, from the down tubes, the frame itself, to gangster white walls, American spoke 80 spoke American wire wheels, the wide band or narrow band custom foot controls, scripted levers just like the gunmetal, beach bars on this one, stash tube on top. Just very sought after. Harley crossbones seat, customized with a bone alligator print inlay, but this one here has the Mercer seat set up, second panhead seat with the, well, I refer to it as the bitch handle, but it has a solo rack quick disconnect. Here we have the cheese grater and Samson duals, and these are Harley Davidson factory painted saddlebags, and particularly noteworthy is the detailed pinstriping. All the pinstriping on this bike has the 100-year, or I'm sorry, the Harley Davidson script built within it. This right here, quick disconnect. I have the full turf pack set up for it, as well as the pillion pad if you want to go that way. Outside that, you know, this is a Champion sidecar, completely verbatim matched for the Heritage Springer. Everything on it, from the cheese grater stanchion headlight, the Avon Gangster white walls, the Harley Davidson script, along with the pinstriping, tank badges, the Turpac badge back here in the back, the premium sidecar luggage rack. The interior is matched for the seats here with that bone alligator. And then I have a Moss Motors, kind of like the old MGD windshields with the 100-year anniversary logo wings. In particular, noteworthy is the rotoscope, aka Century Rocket Man hood ornament. This thing here will actually spin right in the neighborhood of about 25 miles an hour. It spins freely. It's pretty much the marquee of my sidecar. The sidecar itself took about 1.5 years to build out, and this is by far my favorite bike. I mean, this is it. I named it Deco, and just for the period correctness of late 1920s, early 30s. Now onward to my new 100-year anniversary edition. This right here is fuel injected 100-year anniversary. But particularly noteworthy on this is the fact that it comes, or it came, I found it this way, I didn't add to it, but this came with the highly sought after 2002 black 1930s retro red, black and red tin set. The bike is absolutely in mint condition. Pretty much came to me this way. Mileage on the bikes stands as right now on June 10th 2018. Mileage on the bikes is on this 100-year anniversary 1930s retro red and black setup. It's about 11,100. On my side hack is about 15,000 and some change. And then on my gunmetal pearl, I actually nicknamed it Pretty Blue. This one here has a little over 5,000 miles. This is by far the rarest of the Harley Heritage Springers on the production side. The retro black and red was only made for the 2002. It is an incorrect paint set for the 03, but with that being said, you know, I do believe that the 100-year anniversary bikes are going to be worth more, just for the fact that, you know, that is a marquee in Harley's history, is 100th anniversary. I mean, that was probably the biggest celebration of the 21st century. Something I did forget, this one here also has the Screaming Eagle head setup, as well as an oil cooler and the chromed out voltage regulator. Very unique. It does also have the standard shift levers and covers and, you know, so forth. Comes pretty much stock, you know. Not sure what exact exhaust is on it, but the exhaust is sounds good, looks good, just doesn't have the fantail tips like the Pretty Blue. This one's nicknamed is Old Red. Anyhow, do like the shift linkage on this. It's the teardrop. Probably do a little changing out with adding some red trim stuff, similar to some of my friends on the Heritage Springer Owners Association forum has done, and I've seen their bikes and I like it so much that I fell in love with it. That's one of the reasons why I bought this bike. But anyways, hope that this is my collection here of 100-year anniversaries, and I am in the market for a retro green and black paint set. I already have the donor bike for the 2003 retro 1930s retro olive green and black setup, and once I get that done, that will complete my quadfecta of Springers of 100-year anniversary of my personal collection. Thank you for, or I'm not thanking anybody here. This is my video. So anyhow, today's date's June 10th, 2018.